The midweek mini SPFL review show is here. We have a total of 7 games to talk about. We've even fired in the Scottish Challenge Cup, and of course, the 1 week we fire in the Scottish Challenge Cup, it's Rangers' B team getting beat. So that's a real laugh. But in all honesty, let's talk about Scottish League One. Alloa Athletic 2, Dumbarton 2. I think we both went with Alloa Athletic to win. And yeah, I'm not joined by my co-host, so I'm riding solo. Reel it in, Jason Derulo. But yeah, 2 each, no bad. I went with Cove Rangers. He went with Stenhousemuir. Looks like Son of Scotland 90. Uh, got that one right. Then into Scottish League 2. Bonnie Rig Rose 2. Stirling Albion 1. So Stirling Albion couldn't exactly get the job done there. No, no, no. Then in the Scottish Challenge Cup, Queen's Park beat Rangers 3-1. I mean, the red card obviously had its part to play when then Salah getting sent off, so it is what it is. But I mean, I'd like to see Salah on the Rangers team. You know what I mean? Like coming off the bench, getting first game minutes. I mean, I mean, playing against Queens Park is decent level. You know what I mean? And what it is a decent level from what they have been going up against. I mean, you're going up against a Callum Davidson side that's well organised. You're at Lesser Hampden, all that good stuff. But yeah, Rangers to get beat. And yeah, let's move into Friday. Wait, there was no action on Friday. There was no action on Tuesday. Hold on, what am I doing here? Forget about this. This is where we do it. The William Hill Premiership. So yeah, Pataudry Stadium, refereed by the Don. It was a decent game between Aberdeen and Celtic. I don't think I mean, you know what it is, though, right? We'll get into the league table in a minute, but the gap in Scottish football between the top and the third best team is fucking crazy. And by the top, I mean first, not the top two, right? And yeah, Aberdeen currently sits second, but we'll get into that a wee bit later on. Um, Aberdeen, it's crazy. You know what I mean? Aberdeen, what, last won the league in 80, was it 84, 85 that season? It's like money wasn't a really. I mean, money has always had a part in football, but even throughout the 90s, you know, the league was always the old firm, and when money started meaning something going into the 2000s, it's probably the Champions League money, which really, the Champions League getting created in the early 90s there. That's probably really affected, I think, Aberdeen and co. Like I say, the Champions League got invented when Aberdeen were winning leagues, same with them Dundee United won the league as well. But then, how much is the money in that? I really don't know, but I'm trying to make excuses here for the rest of the teams in Scottish football. Like, when are we ever going to see them win a league again? But honestly, I think it's going to take a miraculous. And there was no miracles tonight or last night because Rio Tati, great ball for Greg Taylor, pokes it into the back of the net. 1-0, job done. That's what champions do. Moving in though to this game, holy frickin' moly. Dundee 4, St Mirren, Motherwell 1, 5.3 thousand at this game. John Beaton was referee at the Scott Foam Stadium at Dens Park. Alawuseun Adewumi opened the scoring, then Apostopoulos, Stamel Popopopatata, Stamimita Malopolis. That guy, he got the equaliser. Then we had some, decent names I can pronounce. Scott Tiffany and Lyle Cameron with the other goals. But yeah, Dundee blown Motherwell completely and utterly away. Like, there is no two ways about it. They've just been absolutely blown away here. Absolutely smoked. Smoked, man. Rolled up and sent. So, yeah, Motherwell season was looking so good. I mean, they're still high up the league, don't get me wrong, but the last 2 games, I mean, the Hibs game at home getting beat 3-0. I think every Motherwell and every neutral man expect it. Motherwell to beat Hibs, of a reason, didn't happen. But tonight, I mean, away at Dens Park's always going to be a tough affair, but it ended 4-1. Right, moving on to our final game. Rangers 6, Kelly nil. Some very good goals in here. Hamza Gamani, kid looks explosive. You know, he's just got that explosion of pace when he can cut. And man, he was skinning people. I think there's a real potential there with him, and I just hope we can build on that. Tavernier got a goal and assist. Desser's got 2 goals. I mean, they're not good enough for Rangers Football Club anymore, but I hope when they do play and they do come off the bench and things like that, they can contribute in this way, right? But the front four that I seen starting this game, I want to see that front four start every game. All right, I do. And no offense to Barami, but mate, your form's went out the window recently. Connor Barron didn't start, but didn't necessarily need him. And you're honestly, I don't really mind who the two sitting midfielders are, because when you've got the front four in front delivering like that, you're doing such a good job. And I mean, it's one game. Seen it against Nice with a similar front four, Barami, the only difference, no Danilo or Hadji, but you had Igamani in there, a bit of, explosiveness, all that good stuff. And as I said, it's probably a blessing in disguise for Rangers that Danilo and Hadji aren't in the Europa League squad, because as much as it sucks for the Europa League, it means they will be well rested after the weekend here for the cup final. Anyway, Rangers 6-0, some good goals, some good play. What does the league have to say about the state of play? Celtic obviously sit top by 7 points. They've got a game extra to play as well. That will realistically be 10. Aberdeen sit on 15. Rangers win their game in hand. They're a point behind. The Aberdeen bubble has well and truly burst. Rangers, with that win there, absolutely massive for them. It's put them ahead of Aberdeen on goal difference. And a couple of weeks ago, there was real talk of Rangers not finishing second, right? But we always said Rangers can just turn it on and win a few games in a row. Aberdeen had that at the start of the season. They're not going to do it consistently. And it just shows you the gaps in Scottish football, like I referred to earlier, sorry. It's like Rangers have had the worst start to the season in a lot of years here. And they're going to end up a point behind Aberdeen, who have had their best start since fuck knows when. You know what I mean? And that's a problem. The two Dundee clubs, though, set 4th and 5th. Motherwell 6th, St Mirren 7th. Ross County 8th, St Johnstone 9th. Kelly remain 10th, minus 17 goal difference. That's what happens when you lose 6-0. And then Hibs and Hearts sit at the bottom. So, yeah, who's getting relegated, who's going down, who knows? But there's one thing we do know. That's that Celtic are going to win this league. If it finished a draw, man, and then Rangers win at Ibrox on the Thursday, Thursday nights, that was a good night, then Rangers, there's a potential for Rangers to close it to 6. And 6 points is absolutely doable, but when you're already worse than the opposition and you're 11 points, but 11 points is fucking an insane gap at this stage, man. And it should be more due to the other previously poor performances that we've locked the other results in. But yeah, it would take something of an almighty bottle from Celtic not to win this league. But as we know, they don't do bottling. Leave your thoughts down below.